So just to make that point with the sword, because it makes it kind of obvious. It might be you stick the blade out and you're not going to do anything advanced and sword-wise here, but it's kind of obvious when it's blades. I'm not going to, you know, flick his blade over there and then come in, because as soon as I move it, he can just respond to that. Or I'm not going to start like pushing down on his blade because he'll cut me, or trying to like lift it up so I can get in, because it's, and having something sharp and pointy, even though these things aren't actually sharp and pointy, but it does, it brings your mind to that. But I just have to be mindful of his energy the whole time, and again, feel that out. So it's not different. He's putting a certain energy out, and I'm sinking into my own center and just watching that and doing a throw. It makes, right? So it's the same principle. It just makes it obvious when you've got a blade here. You can't just sort of do whatever you want, because you've missed the obvious there. So without the blades, if you just lose that for a second, it's the same thing. If you just do the showman contact, you can see the comparison here. I can't just start pulling or pushing him, because he will just, it becomes less obvious when it's body-to-body connection rather than holding two implements in between us. But it's the same thing. If I start leaning down on his arm, he will just disengage and come over the top of that. So I have to just be watching and going into him and seeing where that goes the whole time. So it's interesting with the sword, because it makes you realize that the other guy is alive and dangerous and not someone to be taken for granted.